Hey everybody. Hope you guys doing alright. Sorry. Again, man, like it's kind of sad. I mean, it is what it fucking is, but I'm more used to speaking to my phone than I am to other human beings. So, um like it's a totally different experience. Like with a human being, like I notice it because I have issues talking with my parents sometimes, and it's like I'm just not used to it. Like I don't have much experience. I'm rusty when it comes to communicating with another creature. It just sounds kind of crazy because I mean just to say that, like, and it's like to know that there's like billions of human beings all around me. I live in a very large city with millions of people, and yet I'm still like, it's not just me. Like I see it, especially here in Oregon. That is one common theme that I don't. It's one of the things I don't like about Portland, Oregon, is that it's not even like it's just a product of being here. I think is that people are very they can be very like shy. Like they can be very much like don't want to say hi to people. Like they don't look each other in the eyes a lot of times. It can kind of just be like just passing by, like, fucking without a care in the world, to whoever you're passing by, which is very different. Like growing up in Arizona, that's one thing that I love about the South. Well, I mean, I haven't spent too much time in the Southeast, but in the Southwest, Arizona, most people will say hi to you or acknowledge you when you walk past them on the streets. Like for the most part, well, maybe not most, but I'd say close to 75% or so, maybe a little under, will acknowledge you and say hi. Just passing them in whatever it may be, a sidewalk, in the store, wherever. Whereas here, it's probably more like 25% will actually say hi to you. A lot of them won't say anything at all. They won't give you a bad look. They'll just like pretend like you're kind of not there, which is kind of weird. But again, I think that has to do with just here in Portland, people spend so much time indoors and they spend so much time in their own little niche that they're just not open to the rest of the world the same way the rest of the world is, or other parts of the world that are more open. And people spend more time outside and have more sunshine. I think also the sunshine helps. I mean, any heat moves things, and the cold, condenses things, keeps things from moving. So it makes sense that in places where there's a lot more sunshine, there's going to be more social activity, just because it's just more energy. So it's just more electricity to move you. To move your emotions, this and that, for better or worse. That's also why I think that a lot of these, like Phoenix has got a lot of violence. Also, Florida, it's got a lot of violence. Areas like that, Texas, like there's a lot of violence there. Now there's violence in other areas too, up north and stuff like that. But my experience is that there's more in those areas than there are up here in the north. At least here in Portland, Oregon. We have other stuff here, but it's really not that violent, at least in my opinion. Oh, so what I was just saying is like, excuse me. Yeah, I mean, so I spend most of my time not communicating with anybody. I'm in here in my room, like I work on what I work on, and if it wasn't for making YouTube videos, I would really speak hardly anything at all. So it's just like it's just for people watching. Like my social skills are not the best right now, but like my spirit's in a pretty good place. Like my physical being is doing pretty good, and I have a desire to want to get better at communicating. And anytime, as long as you have hope and a willingness to try and change and do new things and grow, I mean, that's good. That's goes a long way in my book. So I just want people to know that, like, yeah, right now it's like seeing, like, I'm aware that like what is coming out of my mouth and the way I look and the presentation and all that, might not be the most conducive to like a socially, good atmosphere, but you know, I can change, and I can a lot of times I can be I don't know, I can do all right, and I'm not. So anyway, I don't know. I just wanted to acknowledge that I get that. Like, I could see how people would look at this and be like, "What the fuck is this going on?" Like, "Oh my goodness, like, is this dude real?" Like, So, yeah. Excuse me. That's my truth. So, all right, love you guys. Y'all take care. Bye.